hope lives here. The time by the office of the Prime Minister is...
It's 7 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Good morning to you. It is Thursday, December 11, 2025. We are alive and well, and for that, we give God thanks. Good morning to you. If you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, or 90.9, thank you so much for joining us on your radio. We appreciate your company there. If you are listening and watching on our YouTube channel, top of the morning to you. Let me big up a few of our YouTubers, Errol Townsend, David Nebar, good morning to you guys. Marilyn Russell, Monique Hunter, top of the morning to you. Miranda Johnson, Ines Campbell Murray, good morning. Sonia Hutton, good morning to you as well. Marigold Weber, good morning. Motivator, good morning. Nikki Mack, Herman Hyatt, everybody over YouTube, big up on yourself. If you're listening from our mobile app, Revo News, available for free on the Google Play and the Apple App Store, and those on our website, revonews.ai. Good morning to you as well. Thank you for making it nationwide 90 FM. This morning, inside the Consumer Hour, at about 9:15, we will have with us the Consular Queen, and you know she'll talk about all things immigration, visa-related, and so forth as it concerns the United States. So you want to stay tuned for that, and after that, we will open the phone lines and take your call. So if you have any consumer-related matters at around 9:30, you can prepare to give us a call or leave your queries in the YouTube chat, and we'll get to it. Just before I go to the Consular Queen, I want to talk about something that is dear to me. If you listen to this program on a regular basis, if you listen to me on a regular basis, you would know that I have a great appreciation for the arts and theatre. I also, specifically theatre, I have a great appreciation for theatre in Jamaica, across the world as well, but theatre in Jamaica. And yesterday, I was invited to the media launch for this year's pantomime. And pantomime is something that I have been, going to for a long time. I can remember as a child going to see the pantomime, all the different stories each year, and just having that as a cultural experience in my life. I greatly appreciate it. Big up my parents for, instill the tradition there in me. And even now, as an adult, I still try my best to go and see the pantomime and all the other, all other productions, theatre productions that happens in Jamaica. Now, I just want to talk about it because yesterday at the media launch, they did show us a few snippets from this year's production, which is Big Yard Vibes. And Kevin, you can put up the photo side by side while I speak. So this year's production is Big Yard Vibes. And so we had, you got a few snippets from this year's production. And they also spoke with some of the veterans who have been in theatre for years now. Many of them were there and of course Anya Gludon, the daughter of Barbara Gludon, who is still at the helm of this the pantomime company and steering the ship as they go along. And a couple things were brought home to me yesterday at the media launch. One of them is that the support for something that is so deeply rooted in our culture, the support for something like pantomime that I'm sure many Jamaicans have some sort of memory of. Either you went there on a school trip, or you went there with your family, or you were, you have some memory of pantomime in some way. And for something that is so deeply rooted in our culture, I'll say support is lacking. And I'm using my platform to let the word be known that the pantomime company is still alive and well. And there's a production every year, as long as there is no factor that causes it not to happen, like COVID-19, that I'm sure brought a stop to pantomime and of course theatre on a whole for quite some time. But the pantomime company is still alive and well. And I want to call on corporate Jamaica, on individuals as well who probably are now overseas, lovers of theatre, lovers of culture, to support the local theatre industry. Because this is something that is uniquely Jamaican, and it was said last night that the pantomime company is the longest serving theatre company in Jamaica, and I believe it was said in the Caribbean. 84 years. That's how long the pantomime company has been around. My age can go in at that couple times, right? And so I think there is a greater need for support from Jamaicans on a whole. Take your family, come out and see the pantomime. From corporate Jamaica, they need sponsorship too, to have these things running in a theatre for weeks. It takes money to build the set, to get the costumes, to keep the theatre running, the lights, all the sound, everything. It takes money. And this is my appeal to all of Jamaica, the private sector, the government as well, the Ministry of Culture, to push more into this thing that is uniquely Jamaican. And it is very important that we keep these things alive. These are traditions that we do not want to die. And so I am encouraging all of you. This year, Big Yard Vibes will open as is customary on Boxing Day. That's when pantomime usually opens, on Boxing Day at the Little Theatre. Of course, there are dates for the holidays, and after that it will be running, I believe, until about May. So you can find one weekend that you can go out. The pantomime also has an Instagram page, so you can go on. I think it's Fiwi Pantomime, yes, Fiwi Pantomime on Instagram. There are updates there. Go on the page, see the updates, pay for a ticket, go and see the show, and encourage your family, your friends. Bring a group. If you are a teacher or you're in the education sector, bring the students and keep the tradition of pantomime alive, because I think it's absolutely necessary that we do so. As a lover of theatre and all things arts myself, I think it's very important that I use this platform to say so. And I'm gonna see if we can get a few members of the company to come and probably do an interview here, probably give you a little piece, one of the song them or one of the show them, and so we can get the momentum going for pantomime this year. So guys, go out and see Big Yard Vibes. That's this year's pantomime 2025-2026 starting Boxing Day. Yeah man, go out and support Jamaican theatre. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the Consular Queen.
Spring into style with Unique Living. Upgrade your home with our extensive range of products. Get sleek shower panels, stylish vanities, LED and non-LED mirrors, plus kitchen sinks, closet solutions, ceiling fans, and more. Available in various finishes and sizes. Visit shop number 6, 30 Dunrobin Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-755-3661 or visit our website at www.uniquelivingja.com. Don't wait to spring into style with Unique Living.
Outperform, outlast, with top performance, Jackama, reliable, full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electrician. Fancy electrodes, free parts and free repairs. 3 parts, free repairs. 2 to 3 years. Hilton, available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-61114. Delta Supply, we service what we sell.
The Police Civilian Oversight Authority will be hosting its Transforming Our Police Service TOPS program on Thursday, December 18, 2025. The TOPS program, established in 2019, aims at ensuring that police officers adhere to Jamaica Constabulary Force policies. Additionally, the program looks at boosting their confidence, morale, and spirits. The program is comprised of 4 phases: the TOPS Area Competition, the TOPS Area Award Ceremony, Area Command Performance, and Area Command Reinspection. All phases that foster professionalism and accountability. Join Cliff Hughes online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast live from the TOPS program on Thursday, December 18, 2025. Only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by Police Civil Oversight Authority.
Tune in to Nationwide 90 FM with Pepita and Honeybee from 3 to 5 p.m. as we broadcast live from Megamart Waterloo, Saturday, December 20. Pepita and Honeybee plus Megamart equals a festive customer appreciation celebration. Join us at Megamart Waterloo for the customer appreciation festivities, samplings, entertainment, and more. Pepita and Honeybee are doing it mega with Megamart. Come be part of the mega broadcast with Pepita and Honeybee, Saturday, December 20, 2025 at Megamart Waterloo from 3 to 5 p.m. only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gabe Banton. I did tell you that after the break, we will be joined by the Consular Queen, Nordia Barrett Lewis, and she is in studio with me. Good morning to you, Madame Consular Queen.
Good morning, Nora.
How are you?
It's amazing. I'm doing great.
Good.
And
good,
I made
good.
it to in studio. Can you imagine?
Right, you're here. You're here in the studio. Love that, love that, love that. All right, so let's jump right into it. We're talking this morning about something that has been quite the buzz on social media, because social media standards are now part of social media is now a part of the standard for security screenings going into the United States. I remember reading a news article about that. I believe it was part of our global news, was it yesterday? So U.S. immigration agencies routinely examine an applicant's online presence to verify identity, detect fraud, and assess security risks, and confirm the truthfulness of the application. We are gonna talk about this aspect of preparing yourself for your interaction with immigration. Talk to me about what you know it is that they do when you apply. What do they screen?
All right. So first of all, I want to make sure that persons understand that it's both for non-immigrant and immigrant processes. So whether you intend to go temporarily or as a resident, it affects both. All right. So I don't get to read the newspaper to see exactly what's going on, really. What I do get, though, is those documentations that comes back from applicants' correspondence from, of course, U.S. immigration.
Right.
And it will tell you in it exactly what's going on, what they saw on your social media platform. They'll specify the platform. They'll even put in quotation the information that was there. They'll express that they saw a particular picture and how it impacts on the process that you are going through. So when you look at things like that and you see the climate right now, especially as it relates to Jamaica and what social media looks like, I can tell you already, I don't have a pencil behind my ears, but I can tell you that there are some persons that are currently on the platforms that they'll never get a chance to see the United States because of the things that they're doing, the things that are being said. Because if it is that they deem it terroristic, I always have an issue with that word, but if it looks like a terroristic attack, domestic violence, like in recent times we would see or hear of individuals doing that, where with a parent, spouse, children within the domestic space. And what a lot of people don't know and seem to not know is how seriously the United States takes something like domestic violence. And individuals really don't get the chance to decide whether or not we're going to court. It's you against the state in most states, right? So imagine now looking at the platform, even the Jamaican platform, and seeing this taking place, and the police may take someone in and the parent, the child, forget about it. In the United States, it's a serious offense, and not because it did not take place in the United States, it does not mean that it will not affect you. So those are some of the things. Another thing is that people will find themselves in marriages, and while they're in their marriage, they are sporting the girlfriend, the fiancé on their platforms. Of course, the officers are going in and they're dating the stuff because they're saying, hey, you said that you got married X time.
Yes.
You said that you were dating X time. We noticed you and a female before, during, and after, and they will give you the dates of what they're seeing on your platform. So these are important things to note. Then you have the individual who applies for a visa and being so excited, getting through. This person does nothing more than go onto their platform to sometimes say, yo, me go work for a month or two, go make our money and come back, right?
Geez.
And they find it a little bit weird that they are moving through the airport, they are stopped, Their phones are taken, they go through it, and the officer is 90% of the times correct. Because there's information about what they are about.
Yes.
In it, the person they intend to go and hang with for the purpose of working. All that information is disclosed. And we're talking about WhatsApp right now. Because when we talk about social media, sometimes people ignore what takes place with WhatsApp. But we're talking about WhatsApp as much as we're talking about Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, all these platforms.
Yeah.
All of them impact on you. You will notice that in the last couple of months, that individuals are being asked to make their platforms open,
yes.
public.
For those who have privated their
Right,
pages.
public, and you need to make all handles known.
Yes.
And believe it or not, guys, you can use all kinds of nicknames, but there are things that pin you back to the platform, even though the general public might not know who you are. There are
Right.
things that actually pin you back. So you want to make sure of what you're doing. You need to think about the impact of what you're doing and if that's really the outcome that you want.
After your social media presence is scrutinized, and say for example there is something that the U.S. immigration they deem questionable. You say you sometimes get applications back with the information laid out. Do applicants have an opportunity to query? Because maybe something seems questionable to them, but you have a valid explanation as to what is happening here. Can applicants query?
And absolutely, because the document that is normally sent is what is called a notice of intent to deny.
Oh, okay.
So this is in the immigrant process. So this is now giving you an opportunity to rebut, to provide information to say this is other than you are seeing,
Right.
or maybe the platform is for some reason other than. So they do get an opportunity. They do get 90 days to rebut. But here the funny part of it, a lot of the times they don't, because what happened when they ask you in an interview here and now to respond, that becomes difficult. When the notice of intent to deny comes, you have 90 days in which to respond. And a lot of the times, there's not going to be a change in the response because what is out there is already out there.
Yeah.
So the digital footprint is actually real.
Yeah. And
Permanent.
I'm happy you went there because someone may be applying for whether an immigrant or non-immigrant visa, and they're saying, all right, I'm going to apply now, so I have to make sure I'm going to post nothing from today on. But that's not necessarily the case because they'll go back.
All right.
As far as they can go back.
They will go back as far as they can, but there are certain processes right now, like the H-1B, you will hear them specify that they want 5 years of what's going on your social media. So, and guess what? You don't even get the opportunity to dictate what they will see and not see. The bottom line is this: ensure that whatever you are putting out there now, assess whether it will help, heal, or hurt.
Absolutely. And just as we wrap, applicants who are in the process now or about to apply for whether an immigrant or non-immigrant visa, what's your advice to them as it relates to their social media presence and how they should be conducting themselves online?
That's interesting, and I hope the people to hear will hear.
Absolutely.
Right? And just so you know, if you don't hear, here at the Consular Queen LLC or Barrett Immigration, we're still here for you. Maybe about $10,000 later to help you with some of this, if it can be fixed. So at this point, I like to speak to prevention.
Yes.
Right? So make sure whatever it is that you're posting, you intend to post, it will help, it will not hurt, or it will heal something. So watch what it is that you are putting out there, watch your behavior out there. There are some words that we are using, especially on TikTok when you can't bother and what you will do to people. These are things you don't want to do, because just think about it, that after you finish speaking, about 1,000 people have your image and videos already going around. By the time you go to the US Embassy, it is unlikely that something will go on for you. And in the non-immigrant process, you will not get an explanation.
So a word to the wise is sufficient. And if you've already found yourself in any kind of hot water and you need some rescuing, let them know, Consular Queen, how they can get in contact with you for assistance.
So that's www.barrettimmigration.com or 470-593-8448.
All right. Repeat that for them.
That's 470-593-8448 or www.barrettimmigration.com.
All right. That's the Consular Queen. She's here to assist you not only if your social media is not so good and you got yourself in hot water, but all immigrant and non-immigrant issues, visa related, all of that. She can help you with your applications and all the stuff. I promise you can go to our website and look, or give her a call, book your consultation and get the work done. Thank you so much for joining me, Consular Queen. It was good having you in studio this morning. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more Consumer Hour.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is
9:33.
Creative Building Finishes is celebrating 25 years of transforming Jamaican spaces. And we're saying thank you in a big way. Enjoy up to 25% off select items all year long, from bold tiles to breathtaking bathrooms and kitchens. Discover everything you need to create your dream space. Visit us at 5 Red Hills Road or online at creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes.
Your beautiful finish begins here.
This Christmas, let home meet you at the door. Travel safe, comfortable, and stress-free with JUTC Rural Express. Whether you're heading to Ocho Rios, the shores of Montego Bay, cool, quiet Mandeville, or the sunset coast of Negril, JUTC takes you there in style. Affordable fares, roomy seating, and reliable service. Just tap your SmartFare card or pay cash. Then relax and ride. This season and anytime you're ready to ride, go home in style with JUTC Rural Express.
Good morning, good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton. We're at the point in the program where we are taking your calls now. So if you have any consumer-related matters, you can give us a call. The numbers to call, 876-630-9371. That goes up to 4. So that's 630-9371. 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and our Digicel line is 618-6730. So you can call those numbers if you have any consumer-related matters and you want to see if we can assist you. Let's air the issue and also see if we can help you and put you on to those who may be better able to assist you. Earlier in the program, I was speaking about the pantomime and, theater in Jamaica. And at the media launch yesterday, the media launch was for the pantomime, this year's pantomime. But they also did let us know that the pantomime also now has a podcast called Theatre Talk. And I thought that was a very good move to move into the modern space. Podcasts are a thing now, and if you can while maintaining the culture and the traditional forms of getting, the news out there or information out there or culture out there, new media is very important. And they do have a podcast. Their YouTube channel is Free with Pantomime, same as the Instagram page FIWI Pantomime, PANTOMIME. They have a Theatre Talk podcast, and I think there are about 3 episodes already on. So you can go on and take a listen to those as well. Check it out, especially if you are a lover of culture and the arts as I am. So once again, just putting the word out there to corporate Jamaica and all of Jamaica, the private sector, the public sector, the government, everybody, to support Jamaican theatre. Stalwarts like Barbara Gludon and Miss Lou were a part of this movement, and it's very important that we keep it alive. All right, reminding you of the numbers to call: 876-630-9371 and 618-6730. Winston is on the line. Good morning, Winston.
Clinton, it is not Winston.
Pardon?
Morning, Clinton.
You're not clear. You're not clear. So if you have the phone either on speaker or you're using a headset, you're gonna have to just speak directly into the phone because you sound a bit muffled.
Okay, hear me clearly now?
Yes. You said your name is?
Clinton.
Clinton. Okay. Good morning, Clinton.
My name is Nora.
Good morning.
I have a situation regarding to flu.
What's the situation?
It's about 3 months now. From before the storm, I reported not getting any internet. And I went into them almost every Saturday to get them to come and check this thing. And all they keep giving me is a number I'll be contacted.
And that's your home internet?
Yes.
All right.
And I keep paying the bill because I call and they keep telling me the bill you have to pay. I said, I'm going to pay a bill when I'm not getting the service. And I keep making trips to your office early morning before you open and all of that. And all I keep getting is this. Now, I tell them the last time I went there, about last month, I paid the last bill. I said, if you don't come within 3 days' time, I just said I would get a call, please cut it off. I don't see no sign, and at the same time I keep going home and the internet is not. When I go, sometimes I see it come up, fluctuate, then it just gone, and you can't get no use. Now again I see the bill come again, telling me it's due the 12th, but yes, I still don't have anything to pay for.
All right. So, but when you say before the hurricane, just to clarify some things, before the hurricane, meaning months before the hurricane, or
the week before the hurricane.
The week before the hurricane. So that's that would be the week of October. That's the week of the hurricane came October 28th. So that's the week of the 20th. That's that week thereabout. So from the week of October 20, you have been without Flow internet. It is now almost December 20. It's December 11, and you are still without reliable internet supply from Flow. You are still getting a bill, and you are still paying your bill. You visited Flow's office several times, and you're just hearing that someone will give you a call. Nobody's calling you. No technician is coming to fix the issue, and you continue to pay your bill. Exactly. Unfortunately, I have to say, I've heard this story many times before. It is very unfortunate that I have to say that, but I've heard this story with Flow many times before.
And to make matters worse, I get another message just after the storm that the next bill will be slightly adjusted. Some adjustment will be in it. And I think then when I went in and asked them, explain this to me because I want to make sure that
it's an increase.
I'm hearing good. And when eventually the young lady explained to me, it might be a slight decrease. because of whatever. I said, okay. When I look the next month, it is more than the amount.
Of course, it's an increase.
And this month again, come back with another amount, more than last month.
Of course, it's an increase.
Yet still nobody is telling me, calling me about the internet. They're not texting me to say nothing, but this just the bill keep coming.
I'm gonna the long and short of it is we're gonna have to take your information, and so I'm not gonna put you on to have your credit run on any longer. So stay on the line. Sonia, please take his information, your name, your number, your address, and send it to me, Sonia, and I'll hand it over to the folks at Flow, who did indicate to me earlier that whenever we get a call about a flow issue that we should send it to them, which we usually do, and they'll try their best to fix it. So just stay on the line and speak with the producer, give her your information, all right? If there's a different name on your bill, please give that name as well, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now Flo, and it gets to a point, Flo, that it is clear that these are not one-off situations. It is clear, Flo, that after the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th caller with the same issue, similar story, I could have stopped him and I could have finished the story for him. And I'm sure I would have been correct. The man has not had internet connection at his home from before Hurricane Melissa came to Jamaica. That was October 28. From before the hurricane. It is now December 11. The man has had no proper internet connection where he can say, yes, one day out of this time, internet did come back. According to him, that has not been the case. And month after month, 3 months later, he continues to pay his bill. And on top of that, Flo, you've applied an increase to the bill of a customer who has had no service from the week of October 20. I don't know what happens at Flow, but to me, from a layman's perspective, put it no stronger than that, it makes no sense. It is unfair and quite frankly insensitive, Flow. Honestly, no service, and your policy is even without service, the customer must continue to pay their bill. And on top of the lack of service, the absence of the internet service in the man's home that he continues to pay for, you've applied an increase. Now tell me, Flo. Like, I don't get it. But it is what it is. And some people can do better. We need the internet. There's no other provider in some parts of Jamaica unless you're going to take out a Starlink. But this is the reality. We're up on the break. Irene, coming to you after the break.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:46.
The Police Civilian Oversight Authority will be hosting its Transforming Our Police Service TOPS program on Thursday, December 18, 2025. The TOPS program, established in 2019, aims at ensuring that police officers adhere to Jamaica Constabulary Force policies. Additionally, the program looks at boosting their confidence, morale, and spirits. The program is comprised of 4 phases: the TOPS Area Competition, the TOPS Area Award Ceremony, Area Command Performance, and Area Command Re-inspection. All phases that foster professionalism and accountability. Join Cliff Hughes online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast live from the TOPS program on Thursday, December 18, 2025. Only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by Police Civil Oversight Authority.
Good morning, good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. We're taking your calls this morning. The numbers to call 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4, and 618-6730. I don't know why I can't get used to that by now. But let me go back to the phone lines now. Irene, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I have an issue because there's a container parked actually at my gate and Princess Palace, and I made a report to the KCC.
Yes.
The container is there from the 15th of October, and I made a report to KCC, and they came and put a stick on it the 12th of November and give them 3 days to move, and it is still there. And after the sticker was put there, the man next door, the person next door neighbor, and come and he started, very abusive to me and telling me that him write letter to the mayor and him give him consent and deal because it's just a door he's going to put on. I said him when he said that, I said, the KCC give you that, and you is a new stand with the container here, and I want the one to bill because. And it is still there. And each time I come to the KCC, it's a run around. I called Cliff Hughes on Monday, and he gave me a name to come and speak to the person.
He gave you a what?
He gave me a name, Mr. Robert Taylor. So, when I came Tuesday, the security guard told me that they are in council meeting. So he's unable to see me. I said, okay, can you let her make an appointment to see me, like little later? And said, no, so Wednesday? He said, no, Thursday. I am right here now at KCC, and I'm here from 10 minutes after 9. And he's telling me now, so I can't see because I'm all going to little later. So I said,
you can't see him because what?
They are going country later, so then upstairs and can't send me up here. And it did come early, and I said, see me in my park. I said, I don't know him. And I asked him from Tuesday. I said, could you make an appointment? Since I just said, come Thursday, and what come he's telling me, he can't do nothing, but he can't send me. On Monday, I'm going to come again. This is the run around the way you get to.
I don't know how the office there works, but is there no receptionist that you can speak to? You can't go past the security?
I went to the reception and I said, morning, can I speak to Mr. F? And he said, go to the security. But then the security told me, you can't see.
But the security told you that what?
I cannot speak.
Your background is very noisy. I'm finding it very difficult to hear you. But I'm just here thinking what other steps you could take, because the same KCC is the same persons we would recommend you to. I don't know where else to go for you to go. Very honestly, I don't know, because it's the same KCC that I would send you to get that removed. You've already been there. I try to get some assistance from Mr. Mackenzie. I don't know if he'll be able to. As you can understand, he also is a very busy man. But please leave your number. Let's see if we can get to Minister Mackenzie to see if he can offer any assistance, since you're not getting any through the KSAMC and you're unable to speak with Mr. Hill.
Yeah.
All right. Just leave your name and the number. I'll try to see if I can get to Mr. Mackenzie, Minister Mackenzie, and maybe he can help you. I don't know. Do we have any other callers on the line? Andy, good morning.
Nora, greetings to you and nationwide.
Greetings, Andy.
Yes, man, boy. Nora, let me join the train of disgruntled Flow customers. I tell you, I have an issue here with Flow. I reside in St. Elizabeth. As you know, it's one of the most affected
parishes.
By Hurricane Melissa. So my wife and I've been a customer of Flow for basically 10 years and resided in the town of Black River, but we were displaced because of the hurricane. We're now residing in another town, Santa Cruz area. And we went to a full service office that Flow has and requested for our service address to be relocated. They're telling us that they're not taking on any new customers at this time. But I say, we're not new customers. We are existing customers for 10 years. We just want the service address to be relocated. They say they're not taking on any new installation. So I want to know if this is an official position of Flow, or these people are just taking matters in their own hands. And we had a full package with cable TV and internet and everything.
Flow is the only telecoms provider in your area?
Well, full service when it comes on to internet and so far, thanks to Mr. Elon Musk for solving the internet solution. But the funny thing, we are still being billed for service we are not getting. And I'm the next thing is to terminate it altogether. But you see, because of like George Davis, I'm a football fan. I'm a live sports fan, and that's the only reason why I kept on with Flow for these years is for the live TV, for live sport.
But the other network has live TV, with sports channels. The other network has live TV with sports channels.
Oh, they're not in the country. They are just in Kingston, St. Catherine.
Who?
And St. Catherine.
Who?
You're talking digital?
They're only in Kingston and St. Catherine?
They're rarely in the country.
I see.
They're not in the country. Only mobile service.
That's why I was asking you if Flow is the only in the area.
Outside of Kingston, St. Andrew, and urban St. Catherine, Digicel is only a mobile service provider.
Oh.
Outside.
The cable doesn't come further out.
They don't run fiber in the country. All of them, they discriminate against country people.
I wouldn't say it's discriminating.
Yeah, man.
No, man, I wouldn't say it's discriminating. Maybe it's an infrastructure issue.
I know about.
Because if the phone is out there, you can't say it's discriminating.
They may think that because 2/3 of the country's population is in Kingston, St. Andrew, and St. Catherine.
Right, I wouldn't go that far. But the point of the call, let's get back to the point of the call. Right. I don't know how, to be very honest, I'm at the point where I don't know how much you want to fight further with Flow. That's a decision you're gonna have to make now, because I can guarantee you it's gonna be a fight. It's just a fight further with Flow. If they're letting you know point blank that they're not doing any new installations so you probably will have to just wait it out until they are continuing to do reconnections. I don't know. And probably try some way on the internet to watch your live sports.
Well, hopefully we get it before World Cup next year.
Well, let's see. Let's see. But yeah, if they're saying they're not doing any further reinstallations, then
with the internet,
Pardon?
They know people can get internet elsewhere, thanks to Mr. Elon Musk. He should come and buy out Flow.
Well.
Well.
Right.
That's my bit, Nora. I would like Mr. Stephen Price, to address the situation. If this is an official position, that's all I want to know. If it's an official position that residents of St. Elizabeth who were once in the badly affected area in another town of the parish that totally serviced and fine, if they can get a relocation of service address, because we're existing customers.
Right.
Well, that's all.
Let's see.
I want Mr. Stephen Price to address this.
All right, then. Thank you so much for calling.
Thanks, Nora.
That's all the time we have this morning for the Consumer Hour. We're going to make way now for Cliff Hughes Online with Tyrone Reed.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Tune